It's most politicians' dreams, whether they admit to this or not, to have a plaque with their name on it affixed to either a fire station or a school or some public building, and it seems as though I'm going to have to settle for my name being affixed to a restroom.
I am not familiar with this bathroom. Could I actually take a look at it? I feel like if you're asking me questions about the bathroom, maybe I should look at
it. My name is Rodney Haven, born and raised in Portland, Oregon, and my job is janitorial 1. I clean bathrooms and the area around them. Make sure everything's sanitized properly, each and every day.
The loo actually came out of controversy, and the controversy was around having restrooms for homeless people. And the majority of my colleagues on the City Council identified the restroom in City Hall as what we called overnight restroom for homeless folks. I didn't support that, and I was very strident in not supporting that because there are no homeless people around City Hall at night. They all are actually about a mile away in Old Town.
For the 1,500 new homeless people on the streets of Oregon, there's no public restrooms. And some of these guys, you know, they don't want them coming into their buildings, nothing like that. They end up, you know, going other places, pissing all over the sidewalks, pissing, you know, where normal people have to walk because they don't have restrooms. They don't have enough bathrooms.
FLUSH stands for Public Hygiene Lets Us Stay Human. Sanitation is a city function. Public restrooms are key. If you look at the history of cities, sanitation was the downfall of many cities. Black Plague goes back to sanitation. We don't have a policy. We haven't had a policy for over 100 years. FLUSH went to the city archives and pulled out some letters written to the city, dated 1910, 1914, letters imploring the city to open public restrooms, and we're still waiting.
I had recently been to Europe and had seen some of the French models of public restrooms and the Italian models of public restrooms, and we took those designs and concepts and we developed what you now see as the Portland loo.
See, every time I try to pull the toilet paper, it won't go, see? You gotta put 2 hands just to turn the dang toilet paper up. And when you're trying to put it under the bathroom, okay? And now look. Now you see how, come here. See how dirty that is? That's just disgusting, okay? Poop on the toilet seat, and every single one of these restrooms, there should be seat covers, okay? This one don't have it. And that's just disgusting. You see that? And this is what we gotta deal with because we're homeless and poor, you know what I mean?
You're going to smell the smell. I don't care. If it's a bad one, you know, I mean, hey, you know, especially if somebody takes in, you know, does a, you know, defecation, you know, and don't quite make the pot, you know, and it splatters off the back and onto the wall and everything. Anything from syringes to little baggies to barf on the walls, barf on the floors, barf, defecation on the walls, plug toilets intentionally, graffiti of all kinds, works of art that shouldn't be on walls.
The reason I took issue with this project here, this toilet, is not because I didn't think it was a nice idea to have a toilet for homeless people to go to the bathroom in, because of course I do. I think that's a great thing. The problem is not that these things aren't all very pretty and can serve a function. But the problem is that every time they come up with one of their great ideas, it costs the voters and the taxpayers a lot more money. And when they want to make us into the Copenhagens and the Amsterdams of the world, what they're really saying is we need more of your money so that we can make sure that we have all the things that we like. Everything come out okay? Anyway, I'm just kidding.
Money's only paper. It's only paper.
I actually don't come to this part of town very often. I didn't know it was a toilet How long has it been there? Do you mind my asking you a question?
I do believe that it is a basic human right, particularly in a dense city, and particularly in a city that touts itself on having very progressive values and is very concerned with people who can't advocate for themselves. So it wasn't lost on me that the people that need it the most probably had the least ability to advocate for the restroom, and I felt very much like that was my role.
Having a toilet is a basic human right. I definitely believe that. Because the alternative is, you know, it's illegal to defecate in public, but you have to have a solution. You can't just say, hold it. People can't wait.